are in the studio for this month's videos. And this month is all about discipline. So this will be a short morning practice, a little bit of stretch, a little bit of strength that you can squeeze in even if you only have a short space of time in the day. So we're going to start on our backs. Let yourself settle down. You can bend the elbows and cactus the arms. Let the outer back of the shoulder blades just drop heavy onto the ground. And then hug both knees in towards the chest. Take a deep breath in here. And then exhale, let your knees spill towards the right side. And you can let your gaze fall towards the left. And take a slow breath in, bring the knees back through center. And then take your knees to the left, and your gaze towards the right. Then bring your knees through center, send both legs to the sky, and then just start to circle out the ankles, or you can point and flex the feet. Just bringing a little bit of movement into the toes, into the ankle joint. From here, re-bend into the knees and bring your fingertips to the back of the skull. Take a breath in. And then exhale, hover your shoulders from the earth, draw the belly in as we come into these teeny tiny crunches. Exhale to lower, and then hug everything in. Breathe in to lower, and then exhale to lift. Take 5 more of those. You're welcome to move at your own pace. Try to keep breathing. If you're staying with me, you've still got 3, 2, and 1. Now give your knees a big squeeze in towards the chest. Take a little rock side to side. You could even circle out your knees if you wish here. And then create a little bit of momentum. Start to rock yourself forwards and back. And then just take tiny, tiny little pauses at the top if you can. As long as rolling up your spine feels comfortable, of course. If not, you can just skip this bit and come all the way to sit. If not, we're just having a little bit of playtime. Great for our energy, a little boost in the morning. Also, firing up that core. Eventually, you can find a seat and we'll come all the way into child's pose. Knees could be wide if you wish, just to get a little bit deeper into the hips. Let your torso melt between the thighs. You can extend your arms forward, finding a nice little stretch all the way through the arms. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Use your next breath in to slowly lift up. Begin to melt your hips forwards and down. If it feels comfortable, you could soften the elbows and begin to lift the gaze and the head. You can keep this really minuscule, really, really tiny, so just do as much as feels good for your spine. We'll take 2 more of those, so just rounding up, then letting the hips melt, soften the elbows, allow the head to lift perhaps. And then take it all the way back. And then final one, we're rolling it all the way up, soften those elbows, let the hips melt, lift the chin. Ease it back to child's pose. This time walking the hands in towards the knees so that you can roll up through the spine. Just find a little seat at the back of the mat. If you need to change your seat, then please do if this doesn't feel comfortable for your knees. We're not going to be here for super long. We're just going to send both arms to the sky. Take a nice big stretch, interlace the fingers. So think about almost like hugging your upper arms towards your ears. If it feels comfortable for the neck, you can take the gaze up. And then just slowly releasing and giving everything a little bit of a shake up. You can blubber the lips or take a nice little sigh. Okay, from here we'll come to downward facing dog. So slowly send the butt to the sky, spread into the hands, the head, hand in between those arms. Nice, fluid breaths here, just really taking a little bit of time to connect. One more breath. Let's send the right leg to the sky. It does not have to be super high, especially if you're still feeling a little bit tight. Then exhale to step it all the way through. You can soften the back knee to the ground and send both arms to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale. exhale, bring your hands back to the ground. Take a little twist towards the right side. So right hand to sky, left toes could stay tucked, or you could lift your left toes from the earth and kick back through your left heel. You're very welcome to stay here. This might be deep enough for first thing in the morning. If you feel like you want to add a little bit more strength in, you could drop your left heel to the ground and stack the feet for a side plank. Alternatively, your left knee could come to the ground for a supported side plank. Take one more breath in wherever you are. Push down, lift up, breathe. And then slowly, right hand comes to the ground. You can lower all the way in one line if you can to the earth. Take a breath into your cobra. And then exhale, ease those hips back, down facing dog. Let's send that left leg to the sky, breathe it in. Exhale to step it forwards and through. Eventually the back knee comes to the ground. Take a breath in, send both arms to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands back to the earth. Take that twist now towards the left side. You can stay exactly there. You could lift your back knee and kick back through your right heel. You could stay there, or you could take a side plank. Either variation, perhaps stacking the feet, which is the more trickier variation, or bringing your right knee to the earth. Either way, activate the glutes a little, navel to spine, perhaps take the gaze up. Take one more full breath in, and then exhale, come back to the mat. So you're in your plank pose, you're lowering all the way onto the belly. Take a breath into your cobra, and then exhale into your child's pose this time. So take a moment there, forehead on the ground. Connect with your breath, especially first thing in the morning. It's an amazing way to bring in fresh vitality, life force, space, all of the things, first thing in the morning. From here, you can crawl the hands in, ease up through your spine. We're just going to finish with a little bit of Kapalabhati, breath of fire. So we're going to be taking some exhales out of the nose, and the inhale will automatically happen like a little snap back. So it'll look and sound something like this. If you need to go slower, that's okay. I will cue, so just keep going until I say stop. It can sometimes be easier to bring your hand to your belly, so you can kind of almost feel like a little pumping action. So let's take a deep breath in. And a full breath out. Then breathe in halfway, and then you can begin. So exhale through the nose. The inhale will automatically happen. We're going to keep going here for nearly 30 more seconds. So we can do it, you can do it. Keep breathing. It's going to be great to bring a little bit of energy into your day. Last 3, 2, 1. Take a slow breath in. Take a full breath out. Then just come back to a nice, steady, even breath. You can let your hands settle, maybe onto your lap, onto your knees, at your heart. Allowing everything to slow down. And then whenever you're ready, you can blink the eyes open. Thank you so much for joining me in this little mini class. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you through the screen soon.